My name is Christon Arthur, and this accent is from the Caribbean, a small island called Grenada, born and raised there, attended high school, went off to college from there in Trinidad, and then came to the US to do graduate work. For the last 30 years or so, I've been in education, high school teacher, and then in the year 2001, became a university professor, Tennessee State University. 2010, I moved from Tennessee State to Andrews to become a dean and then provost at Andrews. I was there for 14 years. And in 2024, moved to this beautiful place, La Sierra University, where I now have the honor of serving as president. At La Sierra University, we are doing God's work. Our mission, summarized, is to seek truth, to know God, to serve humanity. To seek truth, well, truth is a person, Christ himself. And we create an environment where students in their disciplines, whether it's biology, chemistry, history, pre-med, whatever it is, it's a pursuit for truth. Wherever that pursuit may take them to find truth, to know God. At the end of the day, the most important knowledge is the knowledge of God. We have our graduates who came by, and there's a common thread. There's a common thread in their stories, the impact of faculty on their lives. Faculty makes a difference. Adventist universities is not because of what we have as a written curriculum. It's all about who stands in front of our students. Many of our students, before they graduate, have publications, have made presentations. And it is the work of faculty through the Spirit that transforms lives. Our students have to see what they can become. And our faculty mentor and model that so very well. This is what you can become. Let me show you how you can do it, how you can become that, how you can become that in Christ. Our faculty, second to none. They do amazing work demonstrating what Christ looks like, the empathy of Christ, the grace of Christ, the love of Christ, our faculty. If you are in the vicinity, you can come by our booth. If not, www.lasierra.edu. Go to our website, look at our programs, click on admissions, click on admit, call us. We're available, we're accessible. You know, we say at La Sierra University, all are welcome. All are welcome. We do the work of Christ. And you know, Christ, he gave this example. It's like the person who went out and cast a net. All kinds are within that net. You pull that net into the boat, and every kind that is within that net, using La Sierra University as that net or that boat of Christ, everyone who's within that net is welcome. Welcome because we take you where you are and we lift you up to become all that you can become in Christ. See our tagline? We can help you to reach your potential. God has placed within every one of us His divine imprint, His divine potential. We do the work of helping students to discover themselves, discover their potential, and then rise to the level that God calls them to be. Reach out to us. We are confident that if you are part of La Sierra University, the transformative work of Christ will liberate you, will make you better, will make you to become everything that God had created you to be. I started my higher education career at a public university, Tennessee State. Successful, was growing. I had promotion in rank. I had tenure. I was into administration. But I felt the need to give back to God's cause. So I left Tennessee State University as a rising star, as it were, to go to Andrews. I needed to give back. Spent 14 years at Andrews. And then when La Sierra University gave me this opportunity I see it this way. As an educator, as a faculty, my classroom might have 30 or 40 or 50 students. The way I see it now, the entire university is my classroom. So my classroom is not 30 students, 50 students. My classroom is 2,000 students. And I still see myself as an educator with a much bigger classroom doing God's work. Because at the end of the day, you try to create the environment. You create the space and the environment where students can thrive, where students can be successful, where they feel that they are part of a community, where we can ensure that their well-being is taken care of. So my classroom is now my university, and that's where I accepted the call. My last appeal will be, reach out to us, find us where we are. You might have heard stories about us. Ask us, we'll tell you what the truth is about La Sierra. We love to say that the La Sierra University, our students, it is head, heart, hands. Our students do not have to leave their intellect at the church door in order for them to flourish spiritually. Their faith is intelligence informed. They don't have to leave their faith at the classroom door in order for them to flourish academically. The academics are faith informed. And then we take their faith and their intelligence and we harness that in ways that they can serve others. There is an end reason for this. There's a purpose for this. The purpose for La Sierra University education is to serve humanity. So if you have a passion of serving humanity in whatever capacity, as an engineer, as a physician, as a teacher, as a librarian, whatever it is will equip you to serve. You'll seek truth, you will get to know God, and you'll be inspired to serve humanity. This is La Sierra University.